So double bond is formed by the sharing of two pairs of electron between the two atoms. So one pair has two electron. The two pair of electron means four electron will be shared between the two atoms.
Yes, sir.
So the first example is the formation of oxygen molecule. Formation of oxygen molecule. So the atomic number of oxygen atom is 8. Okay, so it
Yes, sir.
require two electrons to share to complete it octet. So number of electrons is 8. So electronic configuration is 2 comma 6. So okay, so it required two
Yes,
electrons
sir.
to complete it octet. So what happens? Oxygen. This is we have oxygen, and this is here. I'm representing the valence electrons. This is one. This is one. How much? One, two, three, four, five, and this six. So we need one electron here, and we need one electron here. Okay. So this is another oxygen atom. Similar. Okay. So these two electrons will be shared between this pair of electron. This pair of electron will be shared to this oxygen atom, and this oxygen atom will share this pair of electron to this oxygen atom. So how will we have this? We have these two oxygen atom, two electrons of this oxygen atom, and the two electron of this oxygen atom. So in a total of four electrons is shared between the two atoms. Okay. And we have already six electron. This is four. So one, two, three, four, five, six. So it has come. So it has six electrons. Now if we have this, then it has completed its octet. Okay, the
Yes,
two
sir.
electrons provided by this oxygen atom uh, as make the octet complete of this oxygen atom. And the similar is true for this oxygen atom. Okay. So this is like, so they are sharing four electron between them. So write
Yes,
this
sir.
down, formation of oxygen molecule.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the reaction is this. This is two oxygen atoms, and they are combining, and they are sharing the one pair of electron.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this pairing of this two will give a single bond, and this sharing of these two electron will give another single bond. So we have the double bond. So in oxygen atom, in the oxygen molecule, we have the double bond because they are sharing uh, a pair of electron each. Each is sharing their pair of electron. So actually, two pair of electron is shared between the oxygen atoms. Okay. And one bond has two
Yes.
electrons. So we have the four electrons. So the four electrons are shared between the two atoms. So we have the two bonds. So we call it double bond. Okay, the one bond is consist of the two electrons, and since we have the four shared electrons, so we call it double bond. The next case is the formation of carbon dioxide molecule. So write this heading: the formation of carbon dioxide molecule.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So what is the atomic number of carbon?
Uh, atomic number of carbon is 6.
6. So we electronic configuration is 2 comma
Yes,
6
sir.
2 comma 4.
4.
ठीक है. And the
Yes, sir.
oxygen atomic number is 8. So electronic configuration is 2 comma 6.
6.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
So carbon require 4 electron to complete the octet, and oxygen require 2 electrons to complete the octet.
Mm, yes, sir.
So this is carbon, a pair of electron here and a pair of electron here. So this valence electron is 4. So we have the valence electron 4. We have make the 4 dots. Okay, one pair of electron is here is on the right side, and one pair of electron is on the left side. So the one oxygen atom required two electrons to complete the octet. So we have one oxygen atom here and one oxygen atom here. Okay. So it will
Yes,
actually
sir.
giving two electrons also. So it is taking two electrons as well as giving two electrons. Okay, this is the electron given by the oxygen, and total the valence electron is 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
carbon is has completed the octet. Now I can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 4 dot here and 4 dot here. And oxygen has also
Yes, sir.
completed the octet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this oxygen has also completed the octet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is one pair of electron. This is one pair of electron. So we have two bonds. Okay, because one bond consists of two electrons. So four electrons means the two bonds. Double bond is there. So
Yes,
double
sir.
bond is formed between the carbon with one oxygen atom and double bond with the other oxygen atom. Okay, this is the CO2 molecule. So write this heading: the formation of carbon dioxide molecule. This carbon dioxide is a
Yes, sir.
covalent compound made up of carbon and oxygen elements. And then write this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, the formation of ethene ethane molecule is C2H4. So ethene is a covalent compound made up of two carbon and the four hydrogen atoms. So we have two carbon atoms and four hydrogen. So four hydrogen means the four hydrogen will provide four electrons. Okay, this four hydrogen will provide four electrons, and we
Yes,
have
sir.
and one carbon atom will provide four electrons.
4
See,
electrons.
okay, because it has four valence electrons, it is able to provide only four electrons to the for sharing. Okay, only four electron for sharing. So the four hydrogen will not combine with the one oxygen atom. The four hydrogen, or the four hydrogen will not combine only with the carbon. This four, because this one carbon will consume all the four hydrogen. This one carbon
Yes,
is able
sir.
to consume all four hydrogen. So what we have, the carbon will itself make a chain with the carbon with itself. So we have this one carbon atom, and then we have the other carbon atom, and they will have a sharing of electrons. So one pair of electron will be given by this carbon atom, and one pair of electron will be given by this carbon atom.
Yes,
So
sir.
So we are having sharing of two pair of electrons between the two carbon atoms. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it has 6 electrons, but it required two more electrons. So what will we do? It has it has complete
Mm,
it has up till now it has 6 electron. This has six
yes,
electron,
sir.
and this carbon also has 6 electron. Okay. Now it need more 2 electrons, so it will combine with the hydrogen. Okay. So it will combine with the hydrogen. So we have this 1 electron here, 1 electron here, 1 electron here, 1 electron here, and this 1 electron here. See, because 2 electrons are left, aren't shared. Now this electron will be shared with
Yes,
the
sir.
hydrogen atom, and this electron will be shared with the another hydrogen atom, and this electron with the third hydrogen atom, and this with the fourth hydrogen atom. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
here it has completed the octet. Okay. Let me make it one more time. This is C, and this is one here, one here, and this is H. One here, and this is H. So this carbon has completed the octet. You can see this has completed the octet,
Yes, sir.
and this is also completed the octet, and the hydrogen has completed duplet, and each hydrogen has completed the duplet. Okay, each hydrogen has completed the duplet. So this is so every past participating atom has completed the duplet or the octet.
Yes, sir.
Write the heading, and write the heading this formation of ethene molecule C2H4.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, this heading the ethene, this line ethene is a covalent compound made up of two carbon atoms and four hydrogen atoms. So you can write this also, and then you have to write it. At last, you have to write this.
Yes, sir.
So have you written this also?
Yes, sir.
So we have this 4 electrons. So we have two bonds here. The mean double bond. So double bond is there is between the carbon carbon, and the single bond is between carbon and hydrogen. So this is the structure. So you have to draw this
Yes, sir.
also. Okay.
Mm,
Now the last case is triple bond. So in triple bond we have three sharing of three pair of electrons between the two atoms.
yes, sir.
Write the heading triple bond, and in triple bond you have to write a triple bond is formed by the sharing of three pair of electrons between two atoms.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the example is formation of nitrogen molecule. Okay, so nitrogen molecule. Uh, so nitrogen has 7 electron. Means it has the atomic number is 7. So the total number of
Yes,
electron is
sir.
7. So valence electron is 5. So nitrogen, the atomic number is 7. So its electronic configuration is 2 comma 5. So it requires 3 more electrons to complete the octet. Okay. So one way is to combine with itself, because the like we have this nitrogen and 5 electrons is there. Valence electron is 5. So we have 2 electrons here and 1 electron here, one here, one here. So we can make the dot structure like this. Okay. So now if it combine with the itself, now we have to draw like this. With 2 is there. So it has to share 3 electron to combine with itself. It has to share 3 electrons, because this the one nitrogen atom require 3 electrons. So this nitrogen will share 3 electrons to the another nitrogen atom. Okay, one, two, three, one, two. So like this, and this sharing this able to share 3 electrons, and this nitrogen atom is also able to share 3 electrons. Okay, and this one pair of electron is a lone pair. Okay, so we have this, and we have this. So this one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So this nitrogen has completed the octet, and this also has completed the octet. So we have
Yes, sir.
6 electrons. So 6 divided by 2, we have 3 bonds. Means it is having 3 bonds. Mean triple bond. Okay, it has the triple bond. This is one, two, three, and this lone pair. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have to write the heading formation of nitrogen molecule and this reaction.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next example is of formation of ethyne molecule C2H2. So ethane is a covalent compound made up of 2 carbon atoms and 2 hydrogen atoms. Okay. So we have 2 carbon atoms, two
Yes,
carbon
sir.
and 2 hydrogen. So for a carbon, suppose this simple carbon having the 4 valence electron, the 2 hydrogen is insufficient. The 2 hydrogen is insufficient for this carbon. So what they will do is, so we have 2 hydrogen. So one hydrogen will and 2 carbon. So one will go with one carbon and other will go with other carbon. So suppose this electron is shared with this one hydrogen, and for the other carbon atom, this electron is shared with the other hydrogen. This electron is shared with the other hydrogen atom. So we left with 3 electron, one, two, three, and one, two, three. So this electron
Yes,
will
sir.
be 3 electrons. What they will do? So we have this share 3 pair of electrons. They will share 3 electrons. The one carbon will share 3 electrons with the other carbon. So actually, 3 pair of electron sharing is happening between the 2 carbon. and the one electron sharing is happening between the carbon and hydrogen. So it's like this. So yeah, so three pair of electron is shared between two carbon atoms, and one pair of electron is shared between the hydrogen and the carbon atom.
Yes, sir.
So this carbon has completed the octet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this one also has completed the octet, and this hydrogen has completed the duplet, and this hydrogen has completed the duplet. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so draw this, just make this under the heading, write this.
Yes, sir.
So, yes, so next is covalent compounds. We have given all the covalent compounds in the table. So methane, CH4, ethane, we have seen ethene, ethine, and water, ammonia, alcohol. So try it for alcohol. Formula for alcohol. So try for the alcohol. So in alcohol we have this OH. Okay, we have this OH. So this is alcohol formula is C2H5OH. Okay, so this is actually a functional group, and so we take this together. ONH will take NH together.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
ONH will be taken as together, and you can combine this as usual. Usual you can combine this carbon and hydrogen.
Yes, sir.
So try for C2H5 first. Try to make this C2H5. How many bonds will be there? Is there will be single bond or double bond or triple bond? So tell me how which bond you will require for forming this C2H5. Single bond, double bond, or triple bond. So we have C. This C is this one valence, this one, and this one. And this C also having the four valence electrons. Okay. And we have five hydrogen. Okay. We have five hydrogen. So five hydrogen means two can combine with this, and two can combine with this. Two electrons. We have two electrons with this. This two electrons can combine with two hydrogen, and these two electrons with combine can combine with the two hydrogen. Okay. But we still left with the one hydrogen. So we can make the arrangement like we it can combine with three electrons or three hydrogens, and this also combine with three hydrogen. So if this carbon is combining with three hydrogen and this carbon is combining with three hydrogen, so means suppose this carbon is combining with three hydrogen, so we left only with one electron to combine with the carbon. Okay, if this carbon is combining with three hydrogen and this carbon is also combining with three hydrogen, then we left with only with one electron. So the carbon atom will share only one electron. So it will share, so a pair of electron will be shared between two carbons atoms. ठीक है, a pair of electron will be shared between two carbon atoms. ठीक है, and the other three electrons will be shared with the hydrogen. So we have this
Yes, sir.
one, two, and this three, and this one, two, and this three. So we have H here, okay, and H here, and this H here, and we have this H here, and this H here. So we have only five hydrogen. So we left with this one electron. This one electron is remain unshared, and we have OH also. So OH is actually this. The oxygen has six electron in its valence shell. So we have this one, two, three, four, five, six, and this oxygen is combined with the one hydrogen. So we have, so this
Yes,
one
sir.
electron is unshared of this OH, and this one electron is unshared of this compound, this intermediate compound. So what will happen? The oxygen will come here. This functional group will come here, and it will form like this O and H. Okay, so this will be the structure of the alcohol, or we can say ethanol. Okay, one oxygen. The one electron is remain unshared for this, and this one electron was remain unshared. So the sharing of this left electron between the two compounds will occur. So we have this OH here, and the octet of each element will be completed. So this is like C, this one, sharing one pair of electron between the carbon atoms, and sharing of one pair of electron between the one hydrogen, this, and sharing of one between the carbon and hydrogen, sharing of one between the hydrogen and carbon, this also, and this oxygen and this OH group will share one electron, the electron left unshared of this carbon atom. Okay, and this we have. Okay, so it has completed the octet. This one has also
Yes, sir.
completed the octet. Oh, this is completed duplet. This is completed duplet, and this hydrogen has completed the duplet. This has completed the duplet. This has completed the duplet. This oxygen has completed the octet. Okay. This one, two,
Yes,
three,
sir.
four, five, six, seven, eight, and this hydrogen has completed the duplet, and this carbon has completed the octet, and this carbon has also completed the octet. Okay. So we have to draw this.
Yes, sir.
So there is some space between this. Okay, I have not, uh, I have leave this. I have not leave this space, but there is some space between this, this OH and this hydrogen. So you have to
Okay.
leave some space.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so next is, so these are other compounds. So you can try for the hydrogen sulfide. See, you can try for hydrogen sulfide and this carbon disulfide. So you have to try this. Okay,
Yes.
so write your copy that draw the structure of the hydrogen sulfide and this carbon disulfide.
Yes, sir.
So next question number one, explain the nature of covalent bond using the bond formation in HL3Cl. So the same thing you have to so how will the bond form? So how will the bond will form? We have 3Cl and one
Yes, sir.
hydrogen. Okay, and this one Cl. One Cl can accept only you this one electron because it is having 7 electron in the valence shell, so it is able to accept only one electron to complete the octet. Okay, and hydrogen is also able to accept only one electron. So we have we require 4 electrons, 3 for chlorine and 1 for hydrogen. So we require 4 electrons to make the
Yes,
octet
sir.
complete of chlorine as well as of the hydrogen. Okay, so this carbon will make it possible. So this carbon having one here, we put one here, we put one here, and one here because we are having four atoms. So we separate the each electron. Okay, upper, down, left, and right. So one this electron will combine with the hydrogen. This will with the chlorine. This will with chlorine, other chlorine, and this electron will combine with the other chlorine. Okay, so this is,
Yes, sir.
and this carbon hydrogen is sharing one pair of electrons, so they are having one single bond, and this is also for the chlorine and hydrogen, or chlorine for chlorine and carbon. So we are having single bond between each, this single bond between
Yes, sir.
carbon and chlorine also, and this chlorine and this chlorine. So nature of bond is they are the each bond is single covalent bond. So first you have to show the bond formation, and then the write the nature. Nature is single bond, single covalent bond.
Yes, sir.
So you have just like we have. So I have done a mistake. This actually is having 3 hydrogen, not 3 chlorine. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to make this 3H and 1 chlorine. Okay. This thing is same. This one is the NCRD question.
Yes, sir.
So you have to do this. Now we draw the electron dot structure for H2S. So what is the atomic number of sulfur?
Atomic number of
Sulfur. This is H2S. So what is the atomic number of sulfur?
sulfur is 16.
16. So the electronic configuration is this 2 comma
2
8.
comma 8 comma 6.
See, the valence electron are 6.
Yes, sir.
See, so it requires 2 electrons, 2 more electrons to complete the octet. So we have this 1, 2, and the we have hydrogen. Hydrogen is providing the electrons. So you have
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 4, this 5 alone and 6 alone. So the hydrogen will come here and will share the electron, and the other hydrogen will come here and share the electron. So this sulfur has completed the octet, and this hydrogen has completed the duplet, and this also has completed the duplet. So electron dot structure of
Yes.
this H2SS is S dot dot 1 2 1 2, and this hydrogen, and this 1 2, and this hydrogen. Okay, so this is the dot structure. Now draw
Yes.
the dot structure of F, this fluorine gas, F2. The dot structure of fluorine gas, F2. What is the atomic number of fluorine? Atomic number of
9.
9. So electronic configuration is
2 comma 7.
2,7. So we have 2,7. So valence electron, 7 valence electron are there. So each fluorine require 1 electron to complete the octet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have this one, and the combining. So combine the fluorine is combining with the fluorine. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one electron of this fluorine and the other electron of this other fluorine. Okay. This fluorine is providing 1 electron, and this fluorine is providing 1 electron. So they are sharing 1 pair of electron. So two
Yes,
fluorine
sir.
atoms are sharing 1 pair of electrons. So and the other electrons are unshared. So this fluorine has completed the octet, and this fluorine has also completed the octet. So dot structure is this, and if we draw the bond, so since they are sharing only 1 pair of electrons, so there is a single bond between them. They are having single bond. So this is the dot structure. Now question number 3. So have we done this?
Yes, sir.
Now go read the question number 3.
What would be the electron dot structure of a molecular sulfur, which is made up of 8 atoms of sulfur?
So we have to draw the molecular structure of the sulfur. So one of the molecules is like S8. This S8. Okay, this
Yes,
molecule
sir.
is having the 8 sulfur atoms.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And this form a ring. The form a closed ring. These 8 atoms form a closed ring. So to form a ring, to form a ring, so one sulfur should be on this side, and the one sulfur should be on this side. See, because they have to form a ring, so one sulfur should be on this side, and the one sulfur should be on this side. So, and the sulfur atomic number is 16. So electronic configuration is 2 comma 8 comma 6. So one sulfur require 2 electrons for completing the octet. Okay. Now for one sulfur to come here and one sulfur to come here, they should share only 1 electron. The sulfur should share 1 electron with this sulfur, and this sulfur should share 1 electron with the other sulfur. Then only they can form a chain. Okay. Chain is possible only when this sulfur is sharing 1 electron with the other sulfur, and this same sulfur is sharing 1 electron with the other sulfur. So this is like sharing 1 electron with this sulfur, and sharing this other electron with the other sulfur. Okay. The same is happening with this sulfur. This is sharing one pair of electron with this sulfur, and this sulfur is sharing one pair of electron with the other sulfur. So we have this one, two,
Yes,
three,
sir.
four, five, and this one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So I have not drawn properly. So you can see from this in the diagram it is given. So one sulfur is here. So it is sharing one pair of electron with this sulfur and one pair of electron with this sulfur. Okay, and the same this sulfur is
Yes, sir.
sharing one pair of electron with this. Okay, so this has completed the octet. This carbon, this sulfur has completed the octet. This sulfur has completed the octet. Now this same is so every atom of sulfur has completed the octet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to draw this. Let's draw this. In the heading, you have to write the molecule of sulfur. Okay, this is the molecule of sulfur, and the name is this S8. So 8 is in subscript.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you have difficulty in making this, so you can take the help of this. First, you make the plus sign.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then this diagonal and this diagonal. So one sulfur is on this, the endpoints of this line. One sulfur, the two sulfurs are the endpoint of this line. Other two sulfurs are endpoint of this line, and other two sulfurs are the endpoint of this line. So you have
Yes, sir.
sulfur here, this sulfur, this sulfur, this sulfur, this S, this sulfur S. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you can make the electrons. Okay. So this will make the easy. You will make this will be easy for you. So next question is next is the exercise. So read the question number one.
What is a covalent bond? What types of bonds exist in CC, L4, and CaCl2?
So what is a covalent bond and what type of bond exists in carbon tetrachloride, carbon chloride, right? And the calcium chloride.
A covalent bond is formed when
Mhm.
the reacting atoms.
And there is sharing of electrons. Okay, when
Yes, sir.
reacting atoms
Sharing of
are sharing the electrons, then we have the covalent bond.
Yes, sir.
So covalent bond is formed by the sharing of electrons between the atoms. So
Yes, sir.
see this definition from the copy. So I have make you write the definition of covalent bond. So
Yes.
see this definition.
A covalent bond is formed when both the reacting atoms combine electrons to achieve the inert gas electron arrangement.
So this is not the complete. So, is there another line?
Okay. Uh, a covalent bond can also be formed between two atoms of the same nonmetal.
Okay, so this is not the definition. Definition is the covalent bond is formed by the sharing of the electrons between the participating atoms. Okay, so write this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the first question is, what is a covalent bond? And what type of so we have answered this question. Now, what type of bond is in this compound?
CCl4. Uh,
So carbon and chlorine are both are non-metal. As a non-metal
yes,
can
sir.
only accept the electrons. They do not donate the electron. So they will form only the covalent bond.
Okay.
The covalent bond is formed between the non-metal and non-metal. Covalent is formed
Yes, sir.
bond is formed between the non-metal and non-metal.
Non-metal and non-metal.
And the carbon is non-metal and the chlorine is also a non-metal. So they will form the covalent bond. And second is the calcium chloride.
Uh, it is an ionic bond.
It's an ionic bond. So we are having one metal, and the calcium is a metal, and the chlorine is a non-metal. So calcium is able to donate the electron, and calcium is able to donate the electron, and the chlorine is able to accept the electron. So they will form the ionic compound because there is transfer of electron is happening between the two atoms. So again, so next second case, what is an ionic compound? What type of bond is present in oxygen molecule? The second question.
Ionic bond takes place when transfer or electrons takes place.
So yeah, the ionic bond is formed when there is a transfer of electron between the atoms.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, one is donating and one is accepting the electron. See what type of bond is present in oxygen molecule?
Ionic bond.
So oxygen molecule means. So what do you mean by molecule?
Oh, oh,
So O is the atom. Okay.
yes, sir.
Now molecule is the combination of the atoms. So molecule is O2.
O2.
Okay. This is the molecule. This is not the molecule. This is the atom.
Okay.
Single atom. This is O2 is the molecule. Okay. Because the molecule is
Yes,
formed
sir.
by when two or more atoms combines, then it forms resulting species is called the compound. Okay. Or the molecule. This is not the compound. This is the molecule. Okay. This is the molecule.
Yes, sir.
So the oxygen is combining with the oxygen means a non-metal is combining with the non-metal. So the bond should be okay. Oxygen is combining with the oxygen and oxygen is a non-metal. So we can say non-metal is
Yes, sir.
combining with the non-metal. So when non-metal combine with non-metal, the resulting bond is the bond
Uh, covalent bond.
covalent bonds because covalent bond is formed between the when two non-metals combine. Okay, whether it can combine with itself or it can combine with the other non-metal. So in our
Yes, sir.
second question, this oxygen is combining with this itself. Okay, so this will combine with the formation of the covalent bonds. Question number third. Write the electron dot structure for the following molecules: NaCl and Cl2. This no is what third question is this. What type of bonds are present in hydrogen chloride and oxygen? Third question. What type of bonds are present in hydrogen chloride and oxygen?
Covalent bond.
Okay, so hydrogen chloride has covalent bond because
Yes, sir.
in this case the hydrogen will work as a non-metal. Okay, hydrogen will be treated as a non-metal. So fourth, write the electron dot structure for the following molecules. So you have to try this question and you have to send the solution. Okay, this fourth question you have to try.
Okay.
You have to try this. Now read this fifth question.
What type of bonds are present in water molecule? Draw the electron dot structure of water.
Okay, so type of bond present in water molecule is
Uh, Covalent bond.
covalent bond because hydrogen is non-metal and oxygen is also non-metal, so they form
Yes, sir.
covalent. So you have to draw the electron dot structure of this bottle.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
in a copy. So write this question. You have to do 4, 5. Okay, this
Yes, sir.
6, 6 you have to do. You have to draw the electron dot structure of this S2CH4 Cl2O2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this question number 4, 5, and this 8 you have to do.
6 and 8.
Okay, 4, 5, 8.
Not
And
6.
no, no, not 6, just ninth.
Okay.
Ninth after 4, 5, 8, 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 20, this 20 you have to do. 20 and then 19 also. Just make it 19 also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have to do this question and send. So I will see
Yes, sir.
the way you are doing.
Okay.
Okay. Now read this question of 6.
What type of bonds are present in methane, CH4, and sodium chloride, NaCl?
So in methane we have
Methane, we have covalent bonds.
three covalent bond because the carbon is non-metal and hydrogen is treated as a non-metal.
Yes, sir.
So we have covalent bonds. And sodium chloride,
Ionic bond.
see ionic bond because the sodium is able to donate the electron and chlorine is able to accept the electron. So this is
Yes, sir.
complete transfer of the electron. So we have ionic bond. Seventh,
State one major difference between covalent and ionic bonds and give one example each of covalent and ionic bond compounds.
so what is the difference?
That covalent bonds is between non-metal and non-metal,
Hmm.
and ionic bonds between a metal and non-metal.
See, this is the one difference, and the other difference is the covalent bond is formed by the sharing of electrons, and the
Yes,
ionic
sir.
bond is formed by the, the complete transfer of electron. Okay? Ionic bond is formed by
Yes, sir.
the transfer of electron between the atoms, and the covalent bond is formed by the sharing of electrons between the atoms. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And this try this 10th.
What type of chemical bond is present in chlorine molecules? Explain your answer.
So
Uh,
what is chlorine molecule?
Covalent.
So chlorine molecule क्या होता है? What is the formula of chlorine molecule?
Uh, Cl2.
Cl2. Cl2 is the chlorine molecule.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the chlorine, this non-metal is combining with itself, so it will form uh, a covalent bond because
Covalent bond.
sharing is possible. Okay, no one
Yes,
can
sir.
unite the electron. They will share. They can share only. 11th.
Name the uh, cations and anions present in MgCl2.
So what is the cation one in this MgCl2?
Uh, don't know.
So we have MgCl2, valency of
Yes, sir.
so this we have MgCl2. So should have come from here, and one should come from here. Okay, so we form the compound like this. So this two is
Yes, sir.
representing the combining capacity, the valency of this magnesium, and this one is representing the valency of this chlorine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this combining capacity of Mg is 2, and the combining capacity of this chlorine is 1. So we have this Mg 2 positive and Cl 1 negative. Okay. So combining capacity
Yes,
of this
sir.
magnesium is 2. So we have Mg2 positive and this Cl negative.
Yes, sir.
So the ions are this. This is the cation and this is the anion.
Anion.
12th, give an example. State what. Give one example. State what covalent compounds are.
Uh, we can take the example of Cl2
Yes.
and covalent compounds combine when non-metal and non-metal combine forms covalent compound.
So covalent compounds क्या होते हैं? Compounds formed by the covalent bonds.
Yes, sir.
The covalent compounds which are formed by the covalent bonds. And the example is
Yes, sir.
CH4, methane. Methane is the example.
Okay.
See CH4. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have to do the questions that I've given you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you have to send also. Then I
Yes,
will
sir.
start from the next. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.